Welcome to the second part of our video on the signs of a narcissistic mother. If you haven't watched the first part yet, a link will appear in the pop-up card. In this video, we'll cover 5 more signs to help you recognize and navigate this challenging behavior. Make sure to subscribe to stay updated on new videos. Sign 6. Ignoring achievements. For a narcissistic mother, her child's accomplishments rarely hold significance. She either downplays them or takes credit for them, diminishing the child's efforts. This behavior erodes the child's self-confidence and leaves them in a constant search for recognition they are unlikely to receive. Stoic philosophy reminds us that external validation does not make a person better. True fulfillment lies in knowing you've done your best, regardless of how others react. For example, a young child might feel proud for learning to button their shirt independently and eagerly show their mother. Instead of offering praise, she brushes it off. So what? Every kid your age can do that. To the child, this small but meaningful victory suddenly feels insignificant. A school-aged child works hard and earns a good grade on a challenging test after weeks of preparation. When they share the news with their mother, she responds, "That's fine, but I expected more. Why isn't it an A?" Rather than receiving encouragement, the child is met with disappointment. A teenager wins a sports competition and excitedly shares their success, only for the mother to say, "You'd never have managed that without me. I'm the one who drove you to practice and paid for your lessons." Her words strip the joy from their victory, making them feel as though their accomplishments aren't truly their own. The Stoics teach us that seeking recognition from those incapable of giving it leads only to frustration. True value lies in taking pride in your efforts, knowing that your hard work and results matter, even if others fail to acknowledge them. Sign 7. Competing with the child. A narcissistic mother often views her child not as someone to support, but as a rival who might overshadow her. She seeks to assert her superiority, even if it undermines the child's self-esteem. This behavior deprives the child of a sense of safety and support. Stoic philosophy reminds us that envy and competition stem from weakness, not strength. True wisdom lies in uplifting others, not in competing with them. For instance, a young child eagerly shows their mother a drawing they've created, only to hear, "Your drawings are cute, but when I was your age, I drew much better." The joy of creation fades as the child feels they can never measure up. A school-aged child brings home an award from a school competition, hoping to share their accomplishment, but the mother responds with irritation, "That's it? When I was your age, I always won first place." Instead of celebrating their achievement, the child feels their success is inadequate compared to her past. A teenager achieves a major milestone, such as gaining admission to a prestigious university or winning a significant competition. Instead of expressing pride, the mother remarks, "If I had the opportunities you have, I would have accomplished so much more." Her words diminish the child's achievement, turning it into yet another point of comparison. The Stoics teach that while you cannot control another person's envy, you can choose not to carry it as your burden. It's crucial for the child to understand that their mother's need to compete is a reflection of her insecurity, not their failure. True strength lies in forging your own path, free from the weight of others' expectations or comparisons. Sign 8. Ignoring boundaries. A narcissistic mother often disregards her child's boundaries, believing she has the right to know and control everything in their life. In her eyes, the child has no claim to personal space or independence. This behavior erodes the child's sense of autonomy, leaving them constantly defending their boundaries or abandoning them altogether. Stoic philosophy teaches that respecting boundaries is a sign of wisdom and strength. A person who honors the freedom of others fosters harmony in their relationships. For example, a young child might be engrossed in building a tower with blocks, exploring their creativity. Instead of allowing them to enjoy the process, the mother intervenes and tears it down, saying, "You're doing it wrong. Let me show you how to do it properly." The child is denied the chance to learn and make their own decisions. A school-aged child might want to keep a small secret, such as hiding a diary to express their private thoughts. But the mother invades their privacy by opening it without permission, saying, "You're too young to hide anything from me." Her actions send a clear message that their personal space is not worthy of respect. A teenager might retreat to their room for solitude, to rest, or to process their thoughts. The mother, however, barges in without knocking, takes their belongings, or reads their private messages, justifying her actions with, "You can't have secrets from me. I'm your mother." This constant invasion makes the teenager feel as though their independence is entirely dismissed. The Stoics teach that boundaries are the foundation of inner peace. When a child realizes they have a right to personal space, they begin to develop confidence and self-worth. For a mother, respecting her child's boundaries is not a loss of control. It is the cornerstone of a trusting and healthy relationship. Sign 9. Undermining the child's identity. A narcissistic mother often disregards her child's uniqueness. She may regularly criticize their personality traits, behavior, or interests, turning them into sources of ridicule or reproach. This constant devaluation erodes the child's self-esteem, making them feel as though they are never good enough. Stoic philosophy reminds us that our worth is not determined by the words of others, but by the essence of who we are. True strength lies in embracing one's nature. For instance, a young child may exhibit curiosity, asking endless questions about the world around them. Instead of engaging with interest, the mother responds irritably, "You're asking silly questions. Stop talking nonsense." In doing so, she stifles their natural desire to learn. A school-aged child might be methodical, taking their time to think through actions. Rather than appreciating their mindfulness, the mother criticizes, "You're so slow. I can't wait around all day for you. You can't do anything quickly." Their thoughtfulness is turned into a flaw. A teenager who confidently stands by their opinions might be told, "You're so stubborn. It's impossible to talk to you." Instead of recognizing their strength and determination, the mother uses these traits as a basis for criticism, planting seeds of self-doubt. The Stoics teach us to see the strengths in even the most challenging qualities. Every person is unique, and no one has the right to diminish their inherent value. Recognizing this empowers the child to rise above negative words and embrace their individuality with confidence and pride. Sign 10. Demanding unconditional loyalty. A narcissistic mother expects her child to fully conform to her desires and needs, disregarding their own interests and feelings. Any attempt by the child to assert independence is seen as betrayal. This behavior fosters guilt in the child for wanting to be their authentic self. Stoic philosophy teaches that true attachment arises not from fear or coercion, but from respect and freedom. For example, a young child might want to play with friends, but the mother insists they stay home because she feels lonely. If the child protests, she says, "I'm your mother, and you must do what I say. If you cared about me, you wouldn't put your friends before me." Her words make the child feel guilty for seeking normal, age-appropriate interactions. A school-aged child may want to participate in a school trip, but the mother forbids it, saying, "I need you here. I can't be alone. If you go, it just proves you don't care about me." Her response burdens the child with guilt for wanting to enjoy experiences typical of their age. A teenager dreams of pursuing a career or attending university in another city, but the mother responds with accusations. "You're abandoning me. I gave you everything and now you want to leave me. You only think about yourself." Instead of offering encouragement, she binds them with a sense of obligation, stifling their aspirations. The Stoics remind us that no one has the right to demand loyalty at the cost of your freedom. True love and devotion do not rely on manipulation. When a child realizes this, they can build a life free from false guilt and maintain respect for both themselves and others. A narcissistic mother leaves a profound impact on her child's life, but recognizing her behavior is the first step toward freedom. Remember, your worth is not defined by someone else's words or expectations. By embracing Stoic principles, you can accept reality, establish boundaries, and find inner peace. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who might need support, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Together, we grow stronger.